What is up? Welcome back to a new game that I'll be playing. This time I'll be playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I've been wanting to play this game for like a while now. It's like one of the games I saw when I was little, but I have no idea what the game was and how to get it. And I was stupid at that time. I only had a PSP and I only played the games that my dad downloaded for me, so this is my first time playing a game from from this series. I'm not sure is this a series or not. I know there's 3 games of this because it's called a trilogy. So without further ado, let's get in the game. This is the first game. Justice for All? Trials and Tribulation. I assume that this is the first game. 2001, 2002, and 2004. So this is the first game. So episode 1, the first turnabout. Wait, oh, okay, I pressed the wrong thing. I apologize if my keyboard is too loud or you can hear my keyboard. You'll be hearing my keyboard for a while. Huh. Oh, someone died. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Ah. I'll make it look like he did it. Ah, sly guy. Okay. August 3rd, 9:47 AM. District Court Defender Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. I'm assuming I'm Phoenix. I'm seeing this. Right, said by Mia. Oh, okay. Oh, hiya, Chef. Chief or okay, Chief? Well, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trail right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your clients as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's over? Huh? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong? What's wrong with Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in another world without her. I can't. Oh. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did all this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Okay. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. So basically, a young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying: when something smells, it's usually the Butz. Okay, weird. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One of the things I can say though, is usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Huh. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Okay, interesting. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Courtroom 2. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test of I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant of this case. It was Phoenix Wright is me. Mia is the girl that I saw was beside me. The one with the bosoms. Larry Butz. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait, No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel migraine? I have no idea how to pronounce that word. I feel coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime, okay? Tab. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Yeah, true. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death. 31st of January? April? June. What's the 7th month? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay, 31st of July, around 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Profiles? Is there any profiles? Oh, Mia Fey. Mia Fey's the girl in front of me, chief attorney at Fey & Co. My boss and a very good defense attorney. Larry Butz, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone, the victim of this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne, the prosecutor of this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Okay. Back. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what's the cause of her death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Yeah, trauma. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. It's because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Well, yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Mr. Wright, please be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in the court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. So I have the badge, the autopsy report, and the statue. Can I check? No. Okay. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Hopefully it doesn't go too badly. Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Who's Mark Anthony? Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't responding, but she just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever? What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butz, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing another man. Okay. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record, okay? Passport, the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 30th of July, the day before the murder. Huh, indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh, daddies? Sugar? Okay, that guy's dumb. Yes, older men who gave money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Do I wait? Do I let him answer? Or stop him from answering? Yeah, I'll let it answer. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Mr. Butz? Dude, no way! That's cheating, she-dog! I'm gonna die and I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to anyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not? Hey, well maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. What the hell is wrong with this guy? Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I'll stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies the matter. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Oh, okay. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Huh. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Safwit to the stand. Ah, this guy is the one who killed the woman. Mr. Sawit, did you sell newspaper subscriptions? Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions? Is this correct? Oh yes, newspaper, yes. Sorry for the accent. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony, witness account. I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 PM. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting over there. Wait, let me go check this. Time of death. You lost a trauma. 4 PM to 5 PM. Can I go back and... Wait, he said he was... He said he saw the body at 1 PM. This guy definitely lying. He saw the body at 1 PM. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, a record of the blackout for your perusal? Electricity to Miss Stone's building was from noon to 6 PM on the day of the crime. Noon to 6 PM. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why? You exposed the lies in his testimony. In the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out the contradictions in the testimony. I will. Time. So I'm just going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from the apartment. I thought he mustn't be in place because he left the door half open. No. Half open. There isn't any much here, so thinking of it, strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I couldn't find myself unable to go inside. Hey! I thought to call the police immediately, but the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 PM. Present. Oh, that's cool, the objection. You found her body at 1 PM, you sure? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of the death at sometime after 4 PM. There was nobody to be found at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Okay, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After the testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 PM? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. So I need to point out more. Okay, wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay, he's going to give his testimony again. The time of discovery. You see, I found the body, I heard the time. When I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying at the time, the time it was probably coming from television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a videotape of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Watching the television, wasn't there a blackout? I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yes, I got this one. I know exactly what to do. Television. Probably coming from the television, so this. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! I will. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Wait. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah. The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Oh my god, this guy is so bad at lying. You saw a clock. I guess that will explain it. But the defense may cross-examine the witness. Wait, wouldn't like a table clock still work in a blackout? Doesn't make sense. Gladly. This guy is so bad at lying. Hearing the time. So actually I didn't hear the time I saw it. It was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? The murder weapon. No, this guy is so bad at lying. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay. And that's a clock. Your Honor, if I may? Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. Weird. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue, my apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness' testimony was correct. This was a clock. Do you have any problems with its testimony now? Yes, definitely. Your Honor, there is one gaping hole in the witness' testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to have hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Ah! I never thought of that. Thank you, game. Clearly a contradiction. Huh, indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of her blow triggered the clock's voice. That's the sound you heard. Ah, okay. Order the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, okay. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Ah! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a clock? That day I never look. The clock? No. I heard no. I saw nothing. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. He looks ugly. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Give him death. Ha. This guy. Order the court I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better thought it carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. In fact, which is clear if you simplify. I'll examine the clock's batteries. Ask the neighbors. Try sounding the clock. Yeah, try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That's certainly a strange way to announce the time. Well, he's the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me more? Can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. Oh, it's exactly 3 hours behind. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha ha ha. You forgot one thing. What's he's talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Ha. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. Come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. Ah, you treat me like a criminal. A criminal? You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Did I fail the game? Is this game over? Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Mia, I mean Chief. Listen up, Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Oh, okay. Figure out the reason and you have your proof. Right? Fuck. Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock will be 3 hours slow? Clock will be 3 hours slow. Huh. It is quite heavy. Maybe it's because she brought the clock to friends and one of her sugar daddy's places, and she forgot to tweak the clock's time back. Maybe. But from Japan to wait, we didn't say that this is Japan, right? So maybe it's because of that. Yeah, I can. Maybe it's because of passport. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course! There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough word. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that the clock was running slow. The victim has just returned from home from abroad the other day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Wait, they are in Japan. It's when it's oh, okay. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset their clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Ah, proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, okay. Ah. Oh, what? You faint from shock. Order, I say. Ah. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find out the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not guilty. Yeah, baby. I thought I was going to lose. And with that, this court is adjourned. Is it adjourned? It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. Ah, he posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit led himself to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Smashed her head. Okay. August 3rd, 2 a.m. and 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Wait, I can't believe we won. Can I save? Good job in there. Right, good job in there. Wait, can I save? Oh, I can. Save. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry? You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Yeah, that's sad. Larry, she was, nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see... Larry? Wasn't Larry? Harry? I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz. Oh my god, the names. Harry Butz. Innocent. Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Why did you give me the clock? Oh my god. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Ah. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Huh. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry? South. Larry. Are you sure? Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah. You don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? I still can't get over when she says right and followed by right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? The day before the murder, electricity building out. It's rather heavy. Oh, they're in America. Oh, they're in the US. Okay. Electricity was out from noon before the crime. Think, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe this? Here you go, Larry. Proof. Hey? It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll forget about her soon enough. Look, I'm gonna head on home. Thanks a lot. Thanks a ton. Oh, I was supposed to tell him that she wasn't into him. Okay. I guess that wasn't the right thing to show him. Huh. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe them, you have to believe in yourself. Okay. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. Yes, never turn down free food. We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. Harry? You were saying part of why you became lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe over drinks? I like where this is going. Oh yeah. And so my first trial has came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me, yeah?" I didn't know it then, but the clock was soon to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh, did something happen to Mia? No. Oh, that's the end of this chapter. The episode has been added. Saving PC. Save your progress up to this point. Yeah. Okay. Episode 2. So I'm gonna end the episode here. I'll play a I think I'll play an episode for each video I put out of Ace Attorney. Maybe that's okay. This game is a little bit like different from the usual games I play. Okay, I'll leave it here. Oh my god, it's hurting my ears. No, it's different from the usual games where I play. I'm sorry about like a little sneak peek into the next chapter, so I'm sorry about this. It's a little bit different from the games I usually play. I usually play like either RPGs or like action games, and this is a change of pace for me. I feel the story is really intriguing, and I like to play more. Uh, uh, I'll be back. I think tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll be back tomorrow with more Persona and Ace Attorney. This game is really fun. I'll keep playing it. If not anything else, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.